hopefully they can advance into the next round.
Yeah, hopefully. But then when you're having seats like that you're facing at the opening round, it's always
It's the World Championships, yeah. It's the World Championships. Yeah, you have to be ready to meet the top guys, as soon as possible. I mean, it can come in the second round, it can come in the first, third round. So whenever that happens, you just have to be, ready to, give your best. That's it. Simple as well. It's very straightforward.
Okay, let's talk about your Tiger Woods.
Let's talk about Tiger Woods now.
Okay. One person is actually throwing his support to him. We talked about this fact that what Tiger Woods needs right now is criticism.
A lot of support. And I've noticed every little thing now you say leave Tiger Woods alone. I'm like, no one is holding Tiger Woods. I mean, you have to talk about it because it's it's making headlines. And Jack Nicklaus, like you said, arguably the greatest golfer of all time has come out. He is, right? Yeah, if you're talking numbers alone, he has the most majors. So
18. Nobody has done that.
Correct. So
Tiger Woods is second, very close
14,
to him.
Right?
He's been on 14 for like forever.
Yeah, but we know it was always going to be difficult for him to get close. I mean, before he started having the issues and the personal problems and the physical issues, a lot of pundits actually gave him a very good shot of, at least equaling Jack Nicklaus's record. But ever since those problems, it's looking like a very tall order now. But it's good to see Jack Nicklaus come out to, to offer his support to Tiger Woods. I agree with you, Cecilia. He needs all the support now from the people, especially from the people that are really close to him, around him, and because it's
the reports coming from the police is really not looking cool at all, because the details have been unveiling.
Scary details.
Reports that he was found sleeping on the wheel, and also the fact that when the police officer asked him to come out, he said he was going to LA. I mean, it was that a lot of story.
He was obviously under the influence of, according to him, prescription
medication
drugs. So yeah, that really affected him. But you think he should know a lot better. I mean, as a grown man, and
that's why he apologized to everyone, family, friends, fans. He's taking full responsibility for that.
That's what he's supposed to do. Let's go on and listen to Jack Nicklaus. He's been speaking about Tiger Woods.
I don't really know what happened, what went on, or so forth and so on. But I feel bad for Tiger. Tiger's a friend. He's been great for the game of golf, and I think he needs all our help, and we wish him well. I feel bad for him, and I think that he's struggling. And I wish him well. I hope he gets out of it, and I hope he plays golf again. But all we do is he needs a lot of support from a lot of people, and I'll be one of them.
Okay, yes, that's Jack Nicklaus, just saying what the obvious thing, which is support is what Tiger needs. Now he's going through a lot. I mean, especially the injuries. Injuries can have a way of totally affecting you psychologically. He's had how many surgeries now? I think he had his fourth one
in April. Last month.
That's serious. That's going on in the night 4 times.
It's not easy at all.
It's not easy to take.
At the end of the day, you need to be taking medications and everything, and just make sure that you're okay and everything. But this one happening is more like a setback, he would say. But
yes, it is.
It's just a huge setback, and the way it's being blown out, Tiger Woods understand what this means. I hope he comes out of this and get back to...
When you say it's being blown out, I mean, you're making it look like people are just blowing it out of proportion. I mean, when you're one of the most high-profile athletes ever, and you're involved in this kind of situation,
you know what's going to happen?
It's normal.
The first thing is your mug shots everywhere.
And that mug shot wasn't looking so cool.
At all.
All the best to Tiger Woods. We hope he can really bounce back as soon as possible. Return to golf. I mean, I imagine not playing is doing a lot of damage as well to him.
Yeah, you said you want to see a T-shirt, not a mug shot.
Not a mug shot, no.
I'm just looking for that. Not again. All right, let's talk about developing facilities now. Delta State is actually doing a whole lot this time around. I mean, the last time they did the sports festival, and they're hosting the Athletics Championship, the African Senior Athletics Championship next year, and the LOC already getting down to work. But this time around, it has to do with grassroots development. He's taking a cue from what Channels Television is doing concerning the China's International Kids Cup, and also the fact that the Classic is going to start next year. So he's taking a clue from there, and one thing he wants to do is the fact that most of the schools in the state, if you do not have sporting facilities, the school will not be recognized.
Yeah. Right, that's what it is, really. I mean, if you don't have sports facilities, then you can't really develop, sports. That's just common sense. So, and now we have this situation where a lot of the schools these days.
A story building. Just a duplex.
My goodness
and
gracious.
You ask, where's the playground?
I mean, because while I was growing up there, I mean, we didn't have, proper field. Massive one. I mean, things have changed.
Basketball courts, everything.
Exactly. Yeah, basketball court, tennis court.
Tennis court,
things have changed different times, and so it's good to see, the governor actually, going back to the basics, which is making sure the schools have adequate facilities. I mean, the minimum is always needed, really.
Yeah, it's actually the minimum, because right now they know they've actually made mistake before. That's just having schools, apply for accreditation and it's being granted without them having all the facilities. But this time around, they don't want to make any mistake again. The only thing they want to do and be sure that, okay, any school that is actually applying for any license, you want to run a school, then you just have to have everything. And when you have everything, I think this is obviously going to help, because the physical health activities of the students is very important. And also when you have athletes who they don't just want to play football only on the streets, or rather maybe in their houses and all, but then you don't have a field in the estate and all, then when you get to school you have the opportunity. Maybe another thing is, I think they should also do it, see how they can marry, sports and also academics together. If they can actually do that, that will also help, because when for you to participate in a particular sport, your GPA have to be great. And if it's great, then you can choose any sports you want to. Football, athletics, swimming, badminton, table tennis, or tennis, anyone.
Yeah, I mean, we've seen the collegiate system in the USA.
Yes.
It works. Awesome stuff, and that's why the USA go to major competitions most times as favorites, and a lot of the times they emerge as as the overall winners, topping the medals.
That's why having more than 100 and something students from the US who won gold medals at the Olympics.
Exactly. So if we want to toe that line, it is a good way to go. But I like this criteria. I like the fact that you have to actually have sporting facilities to apply for a license.
Yeah,
sort of.
That's cool.
Yeah.
All right, cool. We'll go for a break now. We'll come back. We'll get to listen to Governor Ifeanyi Okowa of Delta State.